Hey there, are your fears kind of stopping you from doing things you love doing? I mean, things that you really, really want to do, but you don't because you're afraid. Hi, this is Linda G. Robert, your Back in the Groove Again coach, helping you live your best life right now so you can love what you do. I remember years ago, I was afraid of traveling by myself. And I didn't. For the longest time, I didn't travel by myself because I couldn't imagine doing anything that far out at all. So I didn't. I didn't travel at all. I traveled with friends, and I noticed that it was a good experience. I enjoyed myself, but there was always something inside me that was a bit more adventurous and wanted to do things alone. So I needed to do some work on that. First, I needed to start doing things alone, which is something I had never really done. Like going for walks alone, going to some restaurants alone, going on some short trips alone. So, do you have any fears? Anything that's preventing you from fully enjoying your life? I'm going to suggest that you start small. Now, not everyone wants to go from 0 to 100, right? Not everybody wants to go from having absolutely the greatest fears for heights to jumping out of an airplane. Okay. So there might be some people that are extremists like that. And that's fine, right? That's how they might conquer their fear, is by all of a sudden, with some planning, of course, decide to jump out of an airplane just to conquer that fear of heights. I personally wouldn't be able to do that. Now, I remember I do have a fear, and I still have that fear. That fear, no matter what I've done, is still very real, the fear of heights. I remember when I was a teenager, or I think it was a young adult, where I had to climb all the way up 50 feet. And I remember as I climbed up higher and higher, I started really getting afraid. And then I had to stand on a platform and kind of zip line. It's not really a zip line, but kind of like that, zip line all the way down to the lake. That scared me. Over the years, I did work on that, but that fear was still there. I did do some zip lining over the years, especially actually it was in my 50s, so about 10 or so years ago. I hadn't done that in my 20s or 30s at all because the fear was stopping me, and it wasn't something that I thought of doing. I had kids and I was working, and I just couldn't do it. Now the ziplining piece though was scary, and also was we had to do some obstacle courses. That was really scary and continues to be scary to this day. So I didn't conquer the fear at all. It's something that I did. And would I want to jump out of an airplane? No. So when you're identifying your fears, ask yourself, is this something that you really, really want to do? Is this something that in your heart of heart, is something that you really want to do? Or is this something that you're feeling pressured to do for whatever reason? Cultural pressures, friends, family are pressuring you. Because you know what, if it's the culture and it's the family, then it's in my opinion, it's why do you need to do that, right? If you need to prove something to them, all right, that's a different story. But if it's something you want to do, you really want to do it. Like I really, really wanted to start traveling by myself. So like I mentioned earlier, I started doing other things by myself. So think about what it is that's stopping you, whatever it is, and think about that next little step you could take that would inch your way even slowly to being able to do what that end goal is. That could inch your way to doing what that end goal is. So you have to know what it is you want, right? What's that goal? Example, traveling by myself. And what would be one thing that you could do to start doing things by yourself? And it could be simple things like walking alone, going to restaurants alone, booking some day trips, local day trips on your own, and then maybe venture out a little bit further, and so on. That's how you want to start. And of course, if you need some help, that's what coaches are for. That's what I'm here for. My name is Linda G. Robert. I am your Back in the Groove Again coach. I'm here to help you live your best life now. Don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want more information on my services, please go to my website, backinthegrooveagain.com. It'll get forwarded to lindagrobert.com. And you can send me an email at backinthegrooveagain@gmail.com. Bye now.